Do you ever feel like you're running in circles, not making progress, not getting ahead, just running, faster and faster on a wheel that never stops turning, chasing tasks that multiply the second you finish one, chasing deadlines that keep moving, chasing expectations from your boss, your family, yourself, that somehow keep getting higher no matter how much you accomplish. And somehow you're still falling behind yourself. Behind the person you think you should be. Behind the life you thought you'd have by now. Behind everyone else who seems to be managing just fine while you're over here drowning in a to-do list that never ends. It's exhausting just to exist sometimes. Not even to succeed, not even to thrive, just to exist, to show up, to keep going, to get through another day without completely falling apart. You wake up tired, you go to bed tired. The exhaustion never lifts because you never actually stop moving long enough for it to. You tell yourself, I'll rest later. After this project, after this week, after the holidays, after things calm down at work, after you catch up on everything you're behind on, I'll rest later. I'll slow down later. I'll take care of myself later. I'll breathe later. But later never comes. Because there's always something else. Always another deadline. Always another responsibility. Always another fire to put out. Always another person who needs something from you. And you keep telling yourself that rest is something you earn after you've done enough. That you have to finish everything before you're allowed to pause. That taking a break before everything's done makes you lazy or weak or not trying hard enough. So you keep running, keep pushing, keep moving, because stopping feels impossible, because you've been running for so long that you don't remember how to stand still. Even a small pause feels impossible. 5 minutes? Can't. There's too much to do. Too much on your plate, too many people depending on you, too much at stake. 10 minutes? Absolutely not. That's 10 minutes you could be using to get ahead, to be productive, to cross something off the list. So you don't pause, you don't breathe, you just keep running in circles, getting more exhausted, more overwhelmed, more disconnected from yourself, and wondering why you can't seem to catch your breath. You forget what calm actually feels like. Not just for a moment. I mean really forget. Like if someone asked you to describe the last time you felt truly calm, you couldn't. You'd have to think back weeks, maybe months, maybe longer. Because calm isn't something you experience anymore. It's something you remember. It's something that exists in some vague future where everything's done and you finally have permission to rest. But that future never comes. And in the meantime, you're running yourself into the ground. So I'm going to ask you to do something that's going to feel uncomfortable, maybe even impossible. But I need you to do it anyway. Take 5 minutes right now. Just breathe. Not later. Not after you finish watching this. Right now. Pause the video if you need to, or keep it playing and just let my voice be background noise while you do this. 5 minutes. That's it. 300 seconds. You can spare that. Close your eyes. Feel your body. Not think about your body. Feel it. Where are you sitting? What's touching you? What's the temperature? What do your shoulders feel like? Your jaw? Your hands? Don't judge it. Don't try to fix it. Just notice it. Your body has been carrying you through all this running, and you haven't checked in with it in who knows how long. Notice the air filling your lungs. Not controlling your breath, just noticing it. Feel it come in through your nose or mouth. Feel it expand your chest, your belly. Feel it leave. Feel the pause between breaths. This is the first time today you've paid attention to your breathing, isn't it? You've been breathing all day because you're alive, but you haven't noticed it. You've been too busy running. Notice your heartbeat slowing. It might not slow down immediately. You might be so wound up that it takes a minute. But if you sit here, if you breathe, if you stop running for just 5 minutes, your heart will slow. Your nervous system will realize, oh, we're not in emergency mode right now. We can rest. This is what calm feels like. Not exciting, not productive, not impressive. Just quiet. Just your body remembering it's allowed to not be in fight or flight mode every second of every day. You deserve a moment just for you. Not because you finished everything, not because you earned it, not because you've been productive enough to justify it, just because you're a human being who needs to breathe, who needs to pause, who needs to remember that you exist outside of your to-do list. You're allowed to pause. Right now, in the middle of your day, in the middle of your week, in the middle of everything that needs to get done, you're allowed to stop running for 5 minutes and just exist. No apologies, no guilt, just presence. You don't owe anyone an explanation for taking 5 minutes. You don't need to justify it. You don't need to catch up on everything before you're allowed this. 5 minutes of breathing is not wasted time. It's not selfish. It's not lazy. It's maintenance. It's survival. It's how you keep going without breaking. This is your reset. Not a fix. Not a solution to all your problems. Not a way to make the to-do list disappear, or the deadlines move, or the exhaustion vanish. But a reset. A moment where you remember you're a person, not a productivity machine. A moment where your nervous system gets to calm down. A moment where you're not running, you're just being. And those moments matter. Those moments are what keep you human in the middle of all this chaos. I want to know something, and I need you to be brutally honest about this. When's the last time you truly stopped? Not collapsed in exhaustion, not scrolled your phone mindlessly, not relaxed while still thinking about work. Actually stopped, actually rested, actually gave yourself permission to pause without guilt. When? Type it below, honestly. If it was yesterday, say that. If it was last week, admit it. If you genuinely can't remember, if you have to scroll back through your calendar or your memory trying to find a moment where you weren't running, say that too. No shame, no judgment, just truth. Because your pause might inspire someone else. When you type, "I haven't stopped in 3 weeks," someone else realizes they haven't either. And maybe, just maybe, that's the wake-up call they need. That's the permission they need to stop running for 5 minutes. Let's reclaim calm together. Not as some big life overhaul, not as a complete schedule restructure, just as a practice, as a choice we make over and over to stop running long enough to remember we're human. 5 minutes today, 5 minutes tomorrow. 5 minutes until it becomes something we do automatically instead of something we have to force ourselves to do. If you're tired of running, if you've forgotten what calm feels like, if you need permission to stop, subscribe. We're building a space where pausing isn't lazy, where rest isn't earned, where you're allowed to exist without constantly producing. Type when you last stopped. Subscribe. Let's breathe together. Before you scroll to the next video, take one breath, a real one, deep and slow. You deserve that. You always have.